Something wrong? Something wrong?
Welcome
Huh.
Reset the,
I'm going to do that.
Okay, you don't sound like you're on mic.
I am on mic.
Okay, I don't hear the mic at all. I don't hear the mic at all.
Hold on. I don't hear the audio from the game for some reason.
I don't know, but it looks like you should pull out the top screen out of the way. Because I see all this black going all the way around it.
Alright, we're having some audio issues. Bear with
It
me.
was fine earlier. So the microphone's not working and the game audio's not working.
Hold on. BRB. Give me a second. There we go.
I see the top bar on here.
Alright, can I be heard?
Yeah.
Hello. Am I being heard now? Hello. Okay. Finally, we're up. We've got something. All right, Phoenix, you got a walkthrough pulled up.
I did that already.
Okay. So, let's... Actually, you know what?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Hold on. You know what? It won't let me do an eye.
Click the cat and just draw a lowercase h. Don't they have anything where you can type?
Nope, you have to draw it all.
You have to draw the letters instead of, typing them. Seems complicated.
Just draw a line down. For I.
To my dear friend Phoenix.
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
Got the audio, what the hell?
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Hold on. Give me a
Why do
second.
they sound like robots?
It's because of this emulator.
I feel that happened to me when I was playing the Prosecutor's Path.
Alright. Alright. That sounds better. Yeah, we do.
Oh, we gotta do this again.
Yeah, we gotta do this again.
Just great.
I did it all in the first try.
Oh wow.
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see... I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such
That is
an
much
ordinary
better.
request as that? Oh no,
Nice bookies.
this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away. Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least. The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden.
Man, that's terrible.
They really saw a robot.
Somewhere within this village.
Maybe like lower the quality, I guess. Got a recognition.
One more time. Well, that didn't work.
saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
This is really going to be problematic. Alright.
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that? Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away. Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least. The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village. To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate. Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple. But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed.
Looks like we got a new subscriber.
It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing, until it's mentioned in the will.
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death. What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
It certainly sounds like you two would have gotten along, Professor. By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem, yet its identity remains elusive. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery, something huge.
Aha! Is that your famous intuition acting up again, Professor?
Well, our first step is getting to town.
This is all so exciting! I hope St. Mystere is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Herschel Layton.
Oh, Luke, you know as well as I do that I am no detective. Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate the situation. It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
And you immediately decided to take her up on her request, huh?
Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
If you say so, Professor.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
Now, Luke Triton's voice actor, he changes in the next game. Sounds more like more modern Luke.
You got it. What in the... What's this?
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test.
Oh yeah, I can definitely hear the...
We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village. She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune. Care to give it a go, Luke?
I'll do my best. A puzzle like this should be a snap for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
Very well then, Luke. I'll leave this one to you.
I
Think
could
of it as
speed it
a
up,
warm-up
but
for things to
it's
come.
going to mess things up if I do that. So I'm going to leave it at its current RPM.
You don't want to mess it up, so it's better like this way.
All right.
Sorry about that.
My village is on a road that leads to no other towns. I look forward to seeing you there. Use your stylus to draw a circle around the right village and then touch submit. Alright, so go to puzzle. Draw a circle around the town in one stroke. Once you've circled your selection, tap submit. Alright, now, my village is on a road that leads to no other towns. I look forward to seeing you there. So one of these three roads does not lead to another town. And I believe it's this one.
The third one?
What's that? Well, if you look at it, so if you follow this road, well, there's a town there, and you follow it there, there's another town there. If you follow this one, there's a town there, there's a town there. But if you follow this road right here, this road goes down to a dead end. But if you follow this road here, it goes to here. This road goes all the way over here and goes to two dead ends.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
What?
That's correct. The only town that isn't connected by roads to another town is the one in the upper left area of the map. It looks like you're all ready to start solving puzzles.
There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
Huh? Professor, do you mean to say you already figured out the town's location?
I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic puzzle like that is easy enough to solve with a glance. Anyhow, you'd best gather your things, Luke. We've arrived.
Interesting. It appears that this drawbridge is the entrance to the village. Phoenix, did you disappear on me? And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor? Oh, look over there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're back?
Sorry, I have to do something, that's why.
Okay. Good day, sir. We'd very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please drop the bridge for us? Do I look like the sort of to go dropping the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders? Humph. You got a lot of nerve. We received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. I don't suppose that changes things, does it? From Lady Dahlia? Well then I'd sure like to lower the bridge for you, Mr. Fancy Pants. But the engine is busted. I can only move this blasted bridge with the hand crank. There's all these infernal slots I could put the crank in, but I got no clue which one to use. So, smart guy, got any idea which one is the right one? So, second puzzle. Crank and slot. There's no way to lower the bridge and set across without inserting the crank into the correct slot. Choose the slot that fits the crank shown below. I'm going to have you pick. Is it 1, 2, or 3?
I think it's the first one.
You think so?
I mean, it does match the shape.
Okay. You think it's 1?
Yeah. The second one has two sides that are not the same. The third one is a bit longer, so the first one.
Alright.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Nice job.
Nice.
Now drop that bridge.
Wow.
That'll do it. Hold on a second. I'll let her down. I'm gonna say it again. I just don't feel right about letting outsiders into St. Mystere. But if you're Lady Dahlia's guest, I guess I'd better. At least give her my regards, you hear? There, you read that.
Yes, we finally arrived at St. My master is so excited. I wonder what this is here.
You messed that completely up.
I can't read, I guess.
It's St. Mystere.
We finally arrived at St. Mystere. I'm so excited. I wonder what mystery is. So waits for mystery. I can't read.
Well, Luke, we'll find out soon enough. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your abilities to analyze your surroundings. And I say, Luke, this is a perfect time to explain how to move about during our investigation. Give that shoe-shaped icon at the lower right portion of the touchscreen to tap with your stylus. After you do this, a set of arrows will appear on screen. Tap 1 to head in that direction. So remember, When you want to move, just tap the shoe. Go on then, give it a try. So, before that, there should be 3 coins in this area. And you should at least take a look at your surroundings, because there should be hidden puzzles. Your walkthrough is to help. Your walkthrough should help with finding the coins and the hint and the secret or hidden secret puzzles. First of all, we're going to click on this moving barrel. If it'll let us. Probably not. Hey, no, don't run off yet. I've got something you should hear first. What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to Saint Mystere, eh? My name's Dash and Scarfin, and I've got some advice for you. Go tap that barrel back there with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it. So there's the hint coin. Felt good, didn't it? Around these parts, this is what we call a hint coin. When you find yourself up against a doozy of a puzzle, you'll want a hint. Trust me on this one, fellas. And it's just those times when you'll want to use a hint coin to purchase a hint. But you think puzzles will be a breeze now, eh? Think again. There are a limited number of hint coins in this world. So, don't go wasting coins on any old riddles. Because if you do, when you come across a real stumper, you'll be sorry. Real sorry. Mind you, hint coins won't always be stuffed inside barrels. Check any object that seems suspicious. Got all that? Good. Be seeing you around. So basically, if you click around these areas, hint coins should be prevalent. Like I just found one there. I wonder if that inn gets many guests out here in that country. I found another hint coin. Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to Saint Mystere, where our local expert is the puzzles. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you earn a set number of pickerats. The more pickerats a puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. They say lovely things happen when you gather enough pickerats. Imagine that, a reward for solving puzzles. For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer. Strange hats. These 4 top hats are all the same height. In other words, the hats are equally tall, but vary in width. One of these 4 hats has a brim and height that are the same length. Which hat is it? Are you back?
Sorry about that, got microphone issues.
Yeah, I can tell. You probably need a pretty good microphone.
Yeah, noted.
Alright. So, which one of these hats has the same brim as the length of the hat?
This is a tough one.
No, it looks tough, but if you can think outside the box and how you would solve this puzzle, this should be easy to solve. First of all, cancel the obvious. So which ones are obviously not it?
I think either C or D, I think.
Well, B and D are obviously not it. So that leaves you with A and C.
I think I kind of see it.
Do you want me to blow your mind?
Sure.
Lay the hat on the side. In your mind, lay the hat on its side.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's C.
You think it's C?
I may be wrong.
Luke, here's my answer. Ah, I suppose I thought wrong.
Figured.
We're going to try again.
My bad.
Well, that's the whole point of solving these puzzles. But the answer is...
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
It was A.
Yeah. Which is the reason why I narrowed it down to A and C, because they were almost the same in length.
I'm not good with puzzles.
See what I meant by thinking the hat on its side? That's right, this is a very famous optical illusion. An optical illusion is a visual phenomenon where your eyes perceive things differently than they actually are. There are dozens of known optical illusions. What's the world's coming to when you can't even trust your own eyes? Oh, bravo! I think you got the hang of this. If you try your options one by one, you'll eventually find the answer. However, you'll also encounter lots of puzzles that can't be solved by simply trying all the answers. If you answer incorrectly, the picorettes you can earn from a puzzle decrease. Tough stuff, right? It goes to show you how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well then, best of luck to you. I'll be rooting for you, dude.
Bet I ruined the 100% chance.
We're not going for 100%.
Okay, well. Oh boy, here we go. I've been thinking, Professor, shouldn't we be keeping a record of our investigation?
You brought up a very good point, Luke. Let me explain how to go about saving your game. First, have your stylus on the trunk in the upper right corner of the touchscreen. This trunk contains all manner of information that you can access by tapping the icons. Touch the icon marked Save to save your game. Tap the journal icon to read over notes about our adventure and save a steer. Next, we have the puzzle index icon. Tap it to view all the puzzles you've encountered. Puzzles you've solved have a check next to them. Puzzles you've seen but haven't solved are blank. You can retry any puzzles you've solved from this screen. To retry puzzles that you haven't solved yet, you must return to the actual site of the puzzle. Don't be afraid to use the items in the trunk to help our investigation. It'll be second nature soon enough. Enough explanation for now. Let's make our way to Reinhold Manor. An arrow marks our path on the map, so all we need to do is head in the correct direction.
The way, Professor. Work on my English accent.
All right.
The way. Chapter 1.
Chapter 1, Reinhold Manor awaits. Make your way to Reinhold Manor on the east side of town.
Thanks, Tara.
It's actually called a British accent.
Some people call it English too.
Well, considering you speak English, that can be a little confusing.
Makes sense.
Okay. Yes, we're gonna save.
It's important after all.
We're gonna be doing it a lot. Alright, so if you've got your walkthrough pulled up, you should be able to tell me where these coins are. And if there's any hidden puzzles.
Okay.
Well, I just found a
ha-
puzzle. That clock tower is rather worse for the wear. Speaking of clocks, I've got just the puzzle for you. Admittedly, it concerns a more modern type of clock, but never mind that minor detail. Digital digits. Well, this is 50 picarats, and which means it's a hard puzzle.
Oh boy.
Imagine a digital clock like the one shown below, or to the right in this case. How many times will the clock display 3 or more of the same number in a row over the course of one day? In case you were wondering, the clock in this puzzle displays time on a 12-hour scale, not on military time. Alright, so how many times are you going to see the same exact numbers throughout the entire day? And I'm going to let you use the walkthrough for this one. Because you'll have to input we'll have to input the answer in this one. Because this requires a lot of thinking.
Oh boy. Numbers.
Right. So, what they're talking about is how many times you're going to see the same numbers in a row. So, like, if you've got, like, 1, well, you can get 1, 1, 1, 1, or 1, 1, 1. So, I mean, that's what they're talking about.
Wow, this is so complicated as hell.
Well, it just takes a little bit of thinking for this one.
Yeah, I should really use my brain for this.
Oh, this is why I picked you to do this puzzle.
You're so mean. Let's see. These are the hard ones.
You're more than welcome to look it up.
Yeah, I do have it pulled up in this wiki. This is puzzle number 5, right?
What's that?
If it's puzzle number 5.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I got it up. 34 times.
Alright.
Well, here's my guess. Professor, I've solved it.
Now we're going to find out why that answer is correct. Very good. A series of 3 or more of the same digits appear 34 times over the course of 24 hours. See the chart above or to the left for details. It's easy enough to spot times like 111 or 222, but many people forget about combinations like 10 o'clock or 11:12. I bet you weren't thinking any of those. And you have to think that they're going to roll over and you're going to have the PM side. So, does that make sense?
Somewhat, yes.
Alright. Precisely the answer I was looking for, Luke. Well done, my boy. Yeah, hello. I'm Percy, St. Mysterious unofficial writer in residence. Reinhold Manor, you ask? Head up that road to the right. It's immense, so you'll know it when you see it. But before you go, why not try your hand at this puzzle I thought up? See if you can figure out which house is mine from the instructions I give you. I'll even sweeten the deal for you. If you manage to solve this puzzle, I'll tell you about this village. So how about it? You will try, won't you? After all, a writer is nothing without an audience. Alright, where's my house? Can you find my house? Go out the front door of my place and turn left. At the first intersection you come across, take a right. Turn right. Again at the following intersection. And you'll come face to face with the morning sun. Circle my house. Alright. Well, the sun is either east or west. So that could be the only explanation. So there's only two houses. So let's just rule them out at the same time. So he says, out the front door of my place and turn left. Alright, well, you can't turn left here. Well, you could just go left at the first intersection. We'll try this one. First intersection and come across, take a right. Then turn right again. At the following intersection and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. You think it's this one?
Let me see.
It's 4.
I'm gonna go take a look. Alright, let me take a look. Yeah, that's right.
You think so?
Yes, the blue roof.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Nice.
That's right. This is a problem where working backwards gets the job done fastest. It takes far too long to check each house individually. Well, in this case, no, not really. Alright. Impressive. I thought I'd set out quite the puzzle, but you made short work of it. Now, for that gossip I promised you, the Reinhold family owns all of the land this village is built upon. I hear they own all the buildings, too. I guess you could say this town sort of belongs to the Reinholds. Well, I'll be on my way now, but rest assured that the next time we meet, I'll have a harder puzzle for you. Alright.
money or coins.
Yeah.
Got one. Professor, look at that man standing in the street. He's blocking the path up to Reinhold Manor. How terribly rude.
Perhaps he'll move for us, but I have a feeling he has no intention of doing anything of the sort.
Shouldn't we be on our way to Reinhold Manor?
Hold up. Never seen you two here before. It's a couple of fresh faces like yourselves around here. We're here by invitation of the Reinholds. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business through the gate. Business with the Reinholds? Is that so? Something strange here, yeah. You're a fishy pair. I don't trust you, that's for sure. I'll let you pass if you can solve this riddle, see? Just to warn you, it's a tough one. It's gonna be easy to you. Isn't gonna be easy, is it? No way. Definitely not gonna be easy. It's what he thinks. Although, the Picarats seem to suggest that it is rather hard. Here we have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using the scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. So which weight is the light one? Load the weights you want to measure onto the scale with your stylus. When you finish arranging the weights, press the red button to weigh them. If both sides stay level, it means the loads on both sides of the scale are of equal weight. Once you've found the right weight, place it in the answer area and tap submit. Alright. So you get 2 tries at this. So, which ones do you want me to try? Phoenix is having microphone issues. Alright, kind of expected 2 to be heavier than 1. Three and 4 are technically not supposed to be of equal weight. One of the weights is lighter than the rest. But you can solve that in 2 steps. Because if you keep going gradually, you would have to think that if 1 and 2 is heavier than 1, then 4 should have been heavier than 3. Does this make sense?
There we go. Frankly,
I guess that was
I'm
wrong.
ashamed. I could only do it twice.
I can only use the scale twice. I can't just do every single one of them because that would be way too easy. Using the scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. Alright, so we're going to do that. So there is no oh, there's a restart. Gotcha. Well, they weigh the same. So do they, which that should have been obvious from the start. They weigh the same. I know this. I've actually played this one before. None of those were lighter than 1. Three is heavier than 5? I've only beaten the first one. I started the second one, and I haven't gotten very far into it. Hold on. I think I need to do something different here. Where did that music come from? Oh, somebody subscribed. Okay. All right.
Luke, here's my answer.
No.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
I put 3 up on there, and it doesn't seem, none of the other weights seem to be able to tip it. Alright. Now what, Koo? So 1, 2, and 3 are lighter than 4, 5, and 6. So it's got to be 1 and 2, right? I want to say 2. Now, why did that go backwards? And when I put 1 on the left, it was balanced. Yes. But why does this make sense? But when I do this, this happens. But I do this. Oh, okay. So it changes every time I restart it. That makes absolutely no sense. But I already know 3, 4, 5 are wrong answers.
There we go.
I knew that was going to be wrong.
How embarrassing.
And just to prove a point, 1 is going to be wrong too.
That should do it. Oh, how embarrassing.
So why is that a thing? So let's do 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. So that means 4, 5, and 6 are later than 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Yeah, that's my problem. So I'm going to take 5 off, and I'm going to scale up 4 and 6, which means 4 should be the answer.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
So this puzzle does not have the same answer every single time. So every time you reset the scale, the answer is going to be different. This is dumb. I'm not entirely sure why it's set up this way, unless you screw up the measurements in the scale. Oh well. Hey, not half bad. Pretty sharp bunch, aren't ya? Pair of good sharp apples, the two of you. Well, have we satisfied you? May we pass now? Of course you can pass. Move along, and you better make sure to give my regards to Lady Dahlia. And just what might you be? My name is Layton. This is my assistant. We received an invitation to visit Reinhold Manor. Ah, yes. Hoo. We've all been expecting you, Professor Layton. But, you'll have to excuse my skepticism. Can't trust anyone these days, you know. For all I know, you could just be another hooligan. Let's hop that. So, how do I know you're the real Layton? Did you hear that, Professor? The nerve of this fellow! Surely you aren't going through with this after an insult like that. Now, Lou, settle down. Sir, are you saying that you'd like to test me to see if I am the real Professor Layton? Precisely, Professor Layton. Now, if you don't mind, would you please solve this puzzle for me? Wolves and chickens. Get the 3 wolves and 3 chickens seen below to the other side of the river while obeying the following conditions. No more than 2 animals can ride the raft at the same time. There must be at least 1 animal on the raft in order for it to move. If more wolves than chickens stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks and you'll have to start over. Yeah, you're supposed to be in the voice chat. You can move the raft as many times as you like, but this feat can be accomplished in as few as 11 moves. Load the animals onto the raft by dragging them over with the stylus. The raft can carry a maximum of 2 animals at once. When your raft holds one or more animals, slide your stylus to move it to the opposite shore. The raft can't move without at least one animal on board. I had to think about this for a sec. So I can't take 2 chicks because that last one will get eaten by 3 wolves. So the wolves have to go across somehow. But I cannot take the raft back without having an animal on it. And I can't have too many wolves across because if I don't have at least one animal on the boat or on the raft, there's going to be a problem. And if I get too many wolves on one side, I have to have an equal amount of chicks on the other side. Not in this puzzle, they can't. What will happen is that I need to have a wolf go across for the first run. Which means a wolf and a chick has to move. And I'm going to have a chick go across each time. So let's I need to put the chick back. Okay, I got one wolf across. I can't leave one chick here. This is gonna be tough. But I think I'm right by doing one wolf first. Jump in the chat, I can't hear you. Alright. Yeah, that was bad. I know. But the problem is there's 3 chicks, and I can't run the first run of just chicks, because then you've got 3 wolves and 1 chick on one side. And I can only put a maximum of 2 animals on a raft. No, because an animal has to come back in order for the raft to move. You cannot have an animal, you cannot move that raft without having an animal on it. Are you back, Phoenix? I feel like the first move is this. Chick's gotta come. That's the only way this will work. What? I just said that. I just said that. I can't leave one with two wolves. And I said it can be done in 11 moves.
There we go.
And I did it in 11 moves.
Another puzzle solved.
Well done. This puzzle can be solved in as few as 11 trips. How many trips did it take you? Fun fact time. There are several variations of this type of river crossing puzzle, and they're appearing in writings dating back, and they've appeared in writings dating back in over 1,000 years ago. Do excuse my earlier rudeness. Let me show you the manor. Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone? I was under the impression that Lady Dahlia was the only person expecting me. Right this way, please. Look at these flowers. They sure are pretty. Indeed they are. I'm sure someone put a lot of work into raising them. Oh, that reminds me. Would you like to hear a puzzle about raising flowers? You bet, Professor. Let's hear it. Alfred and Roland have been hired by a farm to sow flower seeds. They've been assigned to a 10-acre plot of land and split it in half so they can work independently. Roland starts from the east and Alfred from the west. Alfred can plow the land at a rate of 20 minutes per acre. Roland takes 40 minutes to plow, but sows seeds at 3 times the speed Alfred does. If sowing seeds on the 10-acre plot pays $100, how much of that money should go to Roland? Oh, jeez. Well, this is interesting. Alright, who knows math? So, if Alfred can plow the land at a rate of 20 minutes per acre, Roland takes 40 minutes to plow but sows seeds at 3 times the speed Alfred does. If sowing seeds on a 10-acre plot pays $100, how much of that money should go to Roland? Anyone want to take a gander to guess? Yes, it's just 10 acres. Well, it kind of does matter how long it does, because it takes a total of 200 minutes for Alfred to plow it. But it takes Roland 40 minutes, and I want to say per acre, but it doesn't really specify that, but which means that's 400 minutes. But he sows seeds at 3 times the speed that Alfred does. So, if he sows the seeds faster than Alfred, well, roughly in about, if we're gonna say, let's cut it in half, because let's say Alfred does 5 and Roland does 5. Well, you're looking at 100 and 200. And wouldn't it cancel out if he's sowing seeds at 3 times the speed of Alfred? I'm wondering if it's 50%. I'm wondering. Well, yes. But Roland is doing it 3 times faster than Alfred. But here, if we're cutting it in half, the 10 acres in half, Roland took at least 200 minutes to do his 5 acres, and Alfred did 100 minutes to do his half. Which means they would technically be done at the same time. Are you saying that Roland gets 60%? I'm not sure if that works that way. This is puzzle number 8. Okay, Phoenix. Well, 3/4 would be 75%. But if that's the math you're going with, Alfred should already have done more land than what Roland does. Which would explain why he sowed the seeds faster, because he did less land than Alfred, because Alfred actually plowed it faster than Roland. So he kept on plowing until they met in the middle, and Roland gets $40. So are you saying Alfred gets $60 then? So that means Roland will only get 40%. I think it's 50-50 because I kind of think it's 50-50 only because even if Alfred does more land, it's going to take Roland a lot less time to sow the seeds. He's 3 times faster than Alfred does it, which means he's going to overlap the acres that Alfred already plowed. So it would really be 50-50. I'm spending coins. The 2 workers received $100 for the job. and divided it according to the amount of work each person did. In this case, work refers to the number of acres each person seeded, which means that would mean that Roland seeded more. Read the puzzle again and think about exactly how much work each person did. So, if it's based on seeded, then we're looking at Roland doing more work. Since work refers to the number of acres each person seeded, the amount of time each person took isn't a factor in deciding payment. I'm going to say 50-50, which that's what it came down to. Did you see the sentence that said that Roland and Alfred were assigned a 10-acre plot of land to work together and split it in half? They did do that, okay? What does that tell you about the amount of work each person did? 50%!
Well, here's my guess. I did it! Yes!
That's right. The beginning of the problem says that the two men split the 10-acre plot of land in half so they could work independently. In other words, they both had the same amount of work assigned to them. Since each person did half the work, the pair should split $100 right down the middle. Each person gets 50. Correct. Good thinking, Luke. Is this the Manor, Professor? It's positively gigantic. Just look at the size of it. Oh. It's positively gigantic. Just look at the size of it. Certainly seems like we've come to the right place. Chapter solved. Well, we didn't really do much. It was just an introduction. Alright. The professor and Luke finally arrived at Reinhold Manor. Let's head in, shall we? Yes, sir. Alright, clicking on. Welcome to Reinhold Manor. Thank you for coming. I am Matthew Butler, and servant of the Reinhold family. Everyone is waiting upstairs for you. Ah, Before you go, I have a message from Lady Dahlia. She has requested that you take a look at this puzzle. Please do not be taken aback. Madam has the strangest sense of propriety sometimes. Go on, try moving the match. To move the match, hold it in center. Yeah, so. Alright. The matches below or to the right are arranged in the shape of a dog. This poor little guy was just minding his own business when a car came barreling down the road and ran him over. Move 2 matches to change the picture so that it shows the dog after the accident. All puzzles are a matter of perspective, so don't assume that you'd be looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished with this one. Alright. So, I gotta move 2 matches.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
The car flattened the poor dog. Let this be a lesson to be aware of your surroundings when driving. That's absolutely correct. My commendations, sir. Commendations, sir. Again, I do apologize for the strangeness of the request. Now, please walk this way. We mustn't keep Lady Dahlia and company waiting. Professor, look at these paintings on the wall here. It's a very nice portrait, isn't it? I bet that's the late Baron Reinhold pictured there. But what about this one, Professor? Who could this pretty girl be? 2 portraits are next to each other, so they're likely family. She's probably the Baron's daughter. That's exactly right, sir. You are looking at a portrait of Flora, the late Baron's daughter. Pardon me for asking, but couldn't help but notice your keen interest. Would you care to take this away? It used to hold wonderful. However, now all that's left is a small square. Oh, this is a piece of that old painting. How interesting. Touch a piece of the painting to go to the screen where you can place your selected piece. You can also enter the placement screen by tapping the yellow arrows at the top of the selection screen. Return to the selection screen from the placement screen at any time by tapping the switch. Move pieces on the placement screen with your stylus. Grab the piece in the circle that appears to slide the piece around. If you touch a piece outside the circle, you can rotate the piece by drawing a circle with your stylus. Find all 20 pieces and reassemble the picture. When you put the whole painting back together, something good will happen. The late Baron Reinhold hid his item in St. Mystere just before dying and has promised the whole of his fortune to the one who finds it. No one has any clue what the golden apple might be or where it is hidden. The most fascinating letter found its way to me the other day. It came to me from one Lady Dahlia, widow to Baron Augustus Reinhold. The letter details how an unusual object known only as the golden apple is to decide how her late husband's fortune is split up. The entire matter sounds terribly interesting, and I've arranged for Luke to accompany me in on a visit to St. Mystere, the site of the whole incident. Your way to the second floor.
Oh? Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh no, the pleasure's all mine.
Oh, no!
Luke,
how are you, darling? Come back, sweetie!
Honestly, why am I constantly surrounded by incompetence? This is a disaster. Whatever is the matter? Oh, this is simply terrible. My dear, sweet baby, my Claudia. Your Claudia? Sweet, sweet Claudia, my little honey kitten, my smoochie pie, my baby. Matthew, Matthew. You? a puzzle hidden here, Professor. On the table below are 4 cubes made up of matches. Can you change 4 cubes to 3 by moving a single match? By moving a single match, huh? And I can do it by doing it. Okay. Well. By moving a single match, huh? Okay. I'm having cramps. Alright. Alright. So I gotta think about this. I need to move 1 and turn 4 cubes into 3. But the question is, where do I move the match? Alright. Alright. Let's see here. I think I'm just going to move this one.
Well, here's my guess. Oh, I was sure I had it.
No. The arrangement of the matches fools your eyes into thinking that you're looking at 4 cubes. How can you fool your eyes into seeing 3 cubes instead? Oh. Alright. Which one?
This one.
Where do I move it to?
Oh, anywhere that's away from this. Now it looks like 3 cubes.
Well, here's my guess. Oh, I was sure I had it.
That's the only explanation, though.
Which means I need to move the match to someplace else. Matches are arranged so that they appear to form 4 adjoining cubes. How can you arrange lines to make one of these cubes disappear? The 4 cubes appear to be arranged in 2 rows. The first row has 1 cube, and the row behind it has 3. You need to get rid of the middle cube in the back row. All you need to do is reposition one of the diagonal matches so that it points straight up and down. You have quite a few to choose from. that's not gonna work.
So what if you just slid the top of that onto the match next to it down at the bottom? That's one of the diagonal ones. Turning them straight up and down doesn't exactly help it though. You can only turn it in a circular motion. You can't arm it or bar the movement.
So that's the one I wanted to grab. No, that's not the one I want to grab. Alright. This is the one that has to go. One, two, three. But all you need to do is reposition one of the diagonal matches so that it points straight up and down.
How does this sound?
Alright.
I'm so embarrassed.
So doing that didn't really help either.
4 cubes appear to be arranged in 2 rows. The first row has 1 cube, and the row behind it has 3. You need to get rid of the middle cube in the back row. All you need to do is reposition one of the diagonal matches so that it points straight up and down. I have quite a few. No. No. It's up and down. That doesn't look right at all, does it?
Oh, hi.
Hi, Phoenix.
Is this thing on?
It's on.
Sorry about that.
You're good. I'm trying to figure out how to move one match to make it look like there's only 3 cubes.
I see. Okay, let me go take a look.
It does make it seem difficult when you don't have a stylus to turn the envelope. And as quickly as he came back, he disappeared just as quickly. They're telling me that I need to get rid of this, but I can't move this one That's what it looks like, vertical. And that doesn't make no sense, does it? Alright. Well, how about... That makes no sense either, does it? Hey, Ancient One! Welcome back, Phoenix.
Now,
Yeah?
I hate this computer so much.
Okay. So we're still in this.
Yes. I know the puzzle solution, but I seem to have an issue.
Yeah.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it.
Nice.
I technically moved it twice.
It says one move, but you actually make
You did.
Yeah.
That's why it was weird.
Well, at least we got that now.
It didn't make sense. Gave you one move, but you moved it twice.
Oh boy. Alright.
You're Luke Triton, remember?
Yes, I know. Alright. Piece of cake. Now let's go find more puzzles.
Alright. What is it? What in the world happened? My little Claudia got scared and ran off. Did you see her dart out of the room? Oh, you're just useless, aren't you? Professor, you didn't see which way my baby ran off to, did you? Your baby, madam? If you were referring to the white cat, I saw it run out the door a moment ago. What? And you simply stood there and let her escape? Well, she is a cat. There are animals after all. They are animals after all. And animals must run about from time to time. You fool, she is not just a cat. She has a name, and that name is Claudia Reinhold. She is a delicate flower, and she is simply a mess when I'm not close by to comfort her. Matthew, I need you to find Claudia and bring her back immediately. about this little inherited problem of yours, Lady Dahlia? Well, that can wait. Can you see that we have a more pressing concern on our hands at the moment? You could have stopped her and you didn't. So you have a responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back.
Send the professor off to find a silly cat. A nerd. Who do you think you are?
Always fine. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. It does seem we let Claudia run off. Madam, if you'll excuse us, we have a cat to track down. Thank you, and please hurry. My Claudia is such a delicate flower. Even the coarse outdoor air might prove too much for her. I couldn't doubt it. Oh, the fugitive feline. Lady Dahlia's cat has escaped. Search St. Mystere for the runaway feline. Oh, sure. Why are you still here? Do us all a favor and find that cat so we can discuss the inheritance. Name's Simon. I'm Baron Reinhold's nephew. My father is the little brother of Gordon there. Or rather, he was until he kicked the bucket, as they say. But I digress. So you're the famous Professor Layton. I thought you'd have more presence. Oh, never mind that. I take it you won't mind if I throw a puzzle your way. It shouldn't prove difficult for a man of your ability. Yes, if you're as good as they say, it shouldn't amount to much more than a distraction. As shown in the diagram below, you have 1/4 of a circle. Within the circle is rectangle ABCD, which touches the edges of the circle to point D. At point D. Assume that point B is located at the center of the circle. How long is diagonal line AC? Well,
Guess we gotta do angles, I guess.
you would think that that's how you would solve this, but if we look at this, we don't really need to use pi to solve this. So, if we've got 5 inches from B to C, and then we got 5 inches from C to the empty space there, you would think that that line would be doubled. Well, what do you think, Phoenix?
with 10, if that's okay.
You're going with 10?
Yes.
Alright.
That's my hunch.
So, we're gonna go with 10. Alright, we'll go with 10. Any objections in chat?
My hunch is saying 10. Chat has no
That should do
objections.
it.
The only numbers you're given
Critical
is the
thinking is the key
5-inch
to
line.
success.
So it would make sense to think that that line going from A to C is doubled.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Righto! Diagonal line AC is the exact same length as diagonal line BD. BD is the same length as the radius of the circle, so once you've figured that out, the only thing left to do is add 5 and 5, so which they had shown right there. Because that is the radius right there. So that radius would have to be the same as that radius there.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
So it makes sense to think that that was the answer.
Mm-hmm. Seems about right.
It appears that you're the real deal, Professor. I apologize for doubting you there. Seems you've quite the mind for puzzles. But, oh, how unfortunate that you must waste your time on one of these ridiculous cat chases. They happen all the time, and every time that cat slips out, Lady Dahlia causes the biggest fuss. Goddamn cat. Don't even bother trying to talk her down. The best thing you can do is just go and find that cat and kill it. If you're as bright as they say, you should have no trouble tracking down one little cat, right? And kill it.
Jesus, that's animal cruelty right there.
Well, we're just gonna go wander around for a bit.
Yep, to find... Oh, there she is. Professor, there she is. Drat, she ran off.
We can't stop now. Let's give chase, Luke.
Oh, what the hell?
Blast, that burns! It looks like the engine blew out. So, this is St. Mystere, eh? The famed stomping ground of the late Baron Augustus Reinhold. So, take a few moments and look up Wacky Races and look up the villain. And when you can actually see his face, tell me whether or not he looks like him.
I mean, I haven't seen Wacky Races, so I can't confirm, but I guess I'll do that.
Yeah, look it up.
Okay. I'll go do that.
Yes. The dog is the funniest shit on the show. It's an
bet.
old Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Because Scooby-Doo's in it.
Yeah, I figured.
Penelope Pitstop's in it.
Mm-hmm.
But the villain there, I swear, looks just like this guy.
You mean Dick Dastardly?
Yes.
I kind of see it.
I wonder what kind of tricks the old coot set up in this village before he shuffled off. Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy. Just you wait. All the treasures you seek will be mine. Look here, my boy. This extinguished candle has reminded me of a simple, wonderful puzzle. Well, we're at 15 already. How many are left?
Seems like it'll be easy.
10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows it in through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back in on the candles later, you see that one more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window, assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles. How many candles do you have left in the end?
This is a good question.
Well, so let's see. How many candles do you see in that picture?
6.
Look again.
Oh wait, 7. There's that one over there in the corner.
Take a look again.
Jesus, how many candles does this guy need? Okay, there's...
I count 10. Are you counting 10? Yeah. It says 10 candles in the puzzle. But apparently 3 of them have gone out. So how many is left? Are you still there, Phoenix?
Yes, I'm here.
Alright. So 10 candles. 3 of them goes out. How many candles do you have left in the end?
You did say 3, so I'm sticking with 3.
No, that's how many that went. How many were extinguished? So 3 of them are not lit. So how many candles do you have left in the end? There's a total of 10 candles. 3 have been extinguished. How many candles do you have left in the end? Duck game for life. Think about this real clearly. So, because this is really all it is a trick question. Do you want me to pull up the hints? I've got coins to do it.
Yeah, just put 3.
No. That's how many that's been extinguished. But that's how many that's went out, okay? They want to know how many candles you have left in the end out of 10 candles.
Right. Oh man, this is a really tough puzzle.
If it goes out, the other will melt away. Well, let's go over the hints, because I want you to think about this. It may seem straightforward, but it wouldn't be a puzzle if there wasn't a trick to it. Read the problem over again. The problem wants to know how many candles you have left in the end.
Wax doesn't burn that fast.
The wind blows out 2 candles, and then shortly afterwards blows out 1 more. So how many candles are extinguished? So that's 3. The candles that aren't extinguished by the wind continue to burn. What will happen to these candles if they are allowed to keep burning? There's your trick. Think critically about that. Have left in the end really means that an item continues to exist, doesn't it? So what becomes of a burning candle when it's left alone? So your answer was 3.
3. Yes, that's what I've been saying in the beginning.
I think I've got it.
I had to make you
Layton's
think
apprentice
that
saves
and
the
make
day.
sure that you got the trick question.
Well, you got me there.
That's correct. The 7 candles that manages to stay lit will melt down completely. The only candles that remain in the end are the 3 that are extinguished by the wind and therefore stay intact. Excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious too. Delving too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions. Hey, you two, help me out here, would you? I'm in a real pickle. What seems to be the problem, sir? Some knucklehead went and raised the bridge while I was on break. Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, the chowderhead made off with my only bridge crank.
Copperhead. That's funny.
Dear. So you mean to say... You got it, buddy. Until that thing shows up, no one is getting in or out of town. I'm still looking for the blasted Craig, but I'm seeing too much red to get anything done. It wouldn't be because this hat is too tight on my head. What kind of punk pulls a prank like this with a crank anywho? No, you're in an editor. You seem kind of happy.
Our poor dark is getting blocked.
Oh yeah. I found this doodle in the street. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh yeah. I found this doodad in the street when I was looking for my crank. Got any idea what it is?
Gizmo.
Touch the trunk to open it, then tap the gizmo's icon. From here, try to assemble the various mechanical parts you've gathered around town. The vanishing crank was added to your list of mysteries.
That guy needs better security, honestly. Aha! Fluffy check, purple boat check, dolphin expression check, no doubt about it. That's Claudia.
Good eye, Luke. Now that we've located her, the question at hand is how to go about catching her.
Leave this one to me, Professor.
Ah yes, I'd forgotten that you have a way with animals. I'll go right ahead then.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually did forgot he actually knows animals. Here, Claudia. Here, girl.
Luke, are you alright?
I'm sorry I wasn't much help, Professor. She's far feistier than I imagined.
Yeah, I saw that cat. She almost scratched out your eye. Help catch her, you say? Thanks, but no thanks. I like living. Did you see that ferocious beast? Not going anywhere near her. Could you at least tell us in which direction she ran off? I saw that killer scurry off westward. Killed a mouse, she did. She had fangs the size of daggers. Sank it into the mouse's neck, she did. I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm seeing too much red to get anything done. What kind of punk pulls a prank like this anyhow? What a son of crap!
Did we collect all the hint coins here?
I believe we did.
I don't want to forget any.
This is a town hall. What business do you have here? If you just moved to town, I strongly advise that you fill out a change of address form.
Oh no, we aren't here for anything like that.
Regardless, all town visitors must complete the proper forms. You can start with this one.
Oh, puzzle time.
Here are two shapes. One large and one small. Each is made up of little triangles. Dipping your fountain pen into the ink one time gives just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, as depicted by the shape on the left. So, with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? So one dip does 4 triangles, so 1 triforce. So how many times do you have to dip that? I'm going to give you time to actually count all those triangles.
Uh, 21.
That's clearly the wrong answer. That number should be smaller. Because remember, 1 dip and you cover 4 triangles. So count how many triforces without overlapping in that triangle. Might be a little easier to explain since you know what the triforce looks like.
Yeah.
Alright, so how many triforces can you fill in that triangle without overlapping the previous one?
There's just way too many triforce for me to know. Oof. It's just way too much. Oh my god.
Alright, so let's help out. There's 1. So what's the lower rule? A reverse triforce. So that's 2. So that would make 2 over here. So there's 4. They each have their own reverse triforce. So that's already 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you'd have to dip the pen 9 times. Does that sound a lot easier than you were trying to make it? Wrong! Dipping your fountain pen into the ink 1 time gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, as depicted by the shape on the left. So with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? Well, if we want to do that as it says, okay, so, which means this top triangle, this triangle, and this triangle, you're saying. But without covering the one in the middle here. Let's take a look at the hints. To draw the smaller 4 triangle shapes, you actually only need to draw 3 triangles to see for yourself. Trace the shape on the touchscreen. Notice how the middle triangle, triangle 3, and the shape is actually made up of the sides of the other triangles. The puzzle describes the shapes on the left is made of 4 triangles. However, you could also say that this same shape is made of 3 upward pointing triangles. Try applying this new way of thinking to the larger shape. Just how many triangles does it take to make this shape? If you only count the number of upward pointing triangles in the large triangles, you get a total of 21. You can draw 3 upward pointing triangles with 1 dip into the ink. So, the thing of it is, you'll get one here and you'll get one here, but you have to do this whole entire mark here. This whole triangle has to be filled, this whole triangle, and this whole triangle. So with that in mind, how many times do you, let's see, dipping your fountain into pen with the ink one time gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, as depicted by the shape on the left. So with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? You're basically just drawing a triforce. One triforce.
And then we divide it by 3. That equals to 7.
Well, so that means you only need to fill in 21 squares, is what he's saying.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright.
I'm going by 7.
You're going to go by 7?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta clear that.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's correct. Your first impulse might have been to divide the 36 triangles by 4, but a closer look shows that each 4 triangle cluster is actually formed from 3 triangles. When you apply this way of thinking to the larger shape, you end up with the answer pictured above. or to the left.
This puzzle was really tricky.
Yeah. But it was simple. It's simple to think about.
Nicely done. As you might have noticed, everyone in this town is simply crazy about puzzles. I strongly advise that you solve as many puzzles as you can.
Just to...
Oh, and while I'm at it, I strongly advise that you drop in on Granny Riddleton next door. She is a veritable treasure trove of puzzle-related informalia. Just beware that she's not always home.
A gizmo, huh?
No hand coins here.
Oh, I almost forgot. We ought to visit the local inn and see if we can procure some rooms for the night.
Sounds good to me, Professor.
I was certain I saw an inn near the entrance to the village, just south of the plaza we're in. Let's head over right now and see if we can't set up some lodging. So how those things? Learning the ins and outs of St. Mystere, are you? Yep, solving puzzles is the only way to get by here. That's what the villagers value most. So, how about a puzzle right now? A little practice will keep you from embarrassing yourselves in front of others later. As a die-hard misconformist myself, I'm a sucker for any puzzles where you need to find the odd man out. So this should be an easy one for you. 5-card shuffle.
Thanks a bunch, Gooch, for the link.
Three of the 4 images shown below are the exact same picture, rotated in a variety of ways. Can you find the odd one out? Is it A, B, C, or D?
Or, It's D. The diamond and hearts are different locations. Yeah, look, the diamond and the heart is switched out in D, so I think I'm going with D.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, let me double check. Good idea.
So I'm looking at D myself. Insert Sesame Street sign. So, let's look at D again. Because all of them are in the same position. But if you look at the black cards, and you look at all the rest of them, you'll notice something odd about how the cards are laid. Are you seeing it?
Actually, yeah, I see it.
You see it. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with the positions of the cards. It's just the way that the black cards are laid.
Yeah, I zoom in on the B picture, and yeah, I do see it now, so it's D.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
Are you having fun with Professor Layton?
In a way, yeah.
You were afraid to play these games.
I just don't like puzzles, dude.
These puzzles are only critical thinking puzzles. They're not advanced puzzles. None of them are. They just require a little bit of critical thinking. And for some people, they can do this right on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
Doug Game Life, how about giving me a follow? I see you on Twitter. Critical thinking, maybe math. You certainly showed that puzzle who was boss, didn't you? Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. Feel free to thank me in any way you see fit. Well, be seeing you around. Let's do the puzzle. Let's do this.
The painting.
Yeah.
I actually missed this part. What happens if we get all the pieces? Like all the pieces.
Well, you'll see it paint. Gizmo. The gizmos you've gathered around seeing this here are all lined up on the touchscreen. Tap 1 to snap into place. Just what are you constructing, you ask? That's a secret. I think.
Oh, we're making a dog.
Yeah, it's not really much of a secret now, is it?
They lied to us.
While the professor was meeting with Lady Dahlia, Reinhold Manor was rocked by a noise so loud it shook the walls of the mansion and scared off Claudia. What could the source of that noise be? Someone has stolen the crank that controls St. Mysterious drawbridge. The sole portal in and out of town until the crank is recovered. There is no way to leave the town. Why would somebody want to steal a drawbridge crank? Well, there's kind of an obvious reason for that.
Sabotage.
A thunderous noise rang out during my conversation with Lady Dahlia. The din was so deafening that it caused her cat, Claudia, to run off. Losing her cat put Lady Dahlia in quite a temper, so we have taken the rather intriguing task of chasing a wayward feline. But enough of cats. Just what was that noise? We kind of figured out what the noise was. Some rascals made off with the cranks in the village drawbridge. For the moment it seems that we are unable to leave Satan's Stair. Though we're still out looking for that cat, I've decided we should make lodging arrangements before it gets too late. I recall seeing an inn around the village entrance. Alright, we're going to close the trunk. And we're going to the inn.
Residence.
Ah, hello there. Welcome to the inn at Satan's Stair. We're the only inn in town, you know. You see, visitors to our little village are quite rare. Now, good day, madam. We seek lodging for the night. Do you have any open rooms we could rent? Oh, my stars! What terrible timing. We're currently remodeling all of our guest rooms. The only rooms left are in the attic, but if you don't mind that, I'll make sure you're very comfortable. I do hope you'll stay with us. It's been a while since a fine gentleman such as yourself stayed with us. The rooms are not very big, but I'll make sure they sparkle. Can you come back in a bit? Oh, and I'll do my best to get 2 normal rooms ready for you as soon as possible. Oh, thank you. But you needn't trouble yourself with mother now. As long as I have a bed to sleep in, I'm satisfied. Oh, yes, about that. Oh, what terrible luck. You see, all the beds are being refinished. But don't worry. Mama Beatrice is going to take good care of you two. I'll even drop the little nightly rate. The inn option has been added to the trunk. The inn is a puzzle in which you arrange items in Luke's and the professor's rooms. To access it, touch the trunk icon, then touch the inn icon. When you obtain a new item for Luke and the professor, you'll be asked where you want to put it. You can always rearrange your items, so don't worry too much about where you first put an item. If one of your rooms is too full to take new items, the item will go to the room with an available space. Here's something to make the place feel a bit more like home. Layton. So let's take a look at the inn. You can place furnishings you've collected in either Luke's or Professor Layton's room. Use your stylus to move an item. When you move an item, it appears on the top screen in the room in which you placed it. The actual location of an item within the room is decided for you. Both Luke and Professor Layton will comment on how the furnishings of their rooms is coming along. Your goal is to arrange the ideal living space for both of them. You can check how they feel about their room by tapping their icons on the touchscreen. Each time you obtain a new item, you'll be asked which room to put it in. You can always go back and change the layout of items, so don't think too hard about their locations. If you get a new item when one of your rooms is full, it will be sent to the room with remaining space. When both Luke and the professor are completely satisfied with their living quarters, something good will happen. The place is still rather empty, isn't it?
we only got a stool.
It's a fine piece of furniture. It even matches the walls. What does Luke say about it? Still looks like it wouldn't be very comfy to sit on.
Nope.
Alright. So what are we going to do here? We're going to save it.
So we're done for the day?
Yes.
Alright. Well, thank you for having me.
Yep. And we're going to go on a raid.
Alright, well, I'm signing off. Goodbye.
Alright. I am taking my headphones off so I can hear.
Oh, goodbye. Thank you for having me.
I think we're gonna raid. Let's raid. On YouTube, we're gonna raid Acme. There's her link. On Twitch. On Twitch, we're going to raid Diampon 3000 because he's playing Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Alright? Alright. If you're on Twitch, give Diampon 3000 a follow. If you're on YouTube, give Kat a like and a subscribe. And we are out.